Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on something huge, something that literally builds the world around us, manufacturing. It's so big and so fundamental that, honestly, most of us don't even see it. Let's dive in.
All right, let's start with something really simple. Just look down at the shirt you're wearing right now. Go ahead. You probably know where you bought it, right? Maybe you even know the brand. But where did it really come from? What's its actual story?
And that one simple question, that's our key. Because it's not just your shirt. Every single thing you own has a hidden story. And if you follow that story back, you'll find this incredible, complex engine that powers our entire world.
Yeah, that shirt, it's so much more than just a piece of fabric. Think of it as the final puzzle piece in this massive global system. A system that takes stuff from the earth and turns it into, well, everything we use.
Okay, so let's get into the first big pillar of all this. It's the most basic, fundamental part, the actual act of making something. You know, turning raw stuff into, well, not raw stuff.
It sounds super simple when you break it down, right? You take a raw material, say some cotton, it goes into a factory, and it comes out as something useful. A shirt, a towel, whatever. Simple idea, but that one little transformation, that's the absolute powerhouse of our whole economy.
And that process, that's what we're talking about today. That's manufacturing. It's just the fancy word for turning raw materials into all the useful things that fill our lives. Your clothes, the chair you're sitting in, the machine that made your coffee, even your food. But here's the thing. Making a product is really just step one. The story gets way bigger. And our next pillar is all about the people. How does making one t-shirt turn into a massive engine for creating jobs?
Think about it on a small scale first. Just one factory. It doesn't run itself, right? You need people to run the machines, people to manage the place, people to handle shipping and logistics. It creates this whole little ecosystem of jobs, all centered on one building.
Okay, now take that one factory and multiply it by thousands. Scale it up across the entire country. Suddenly, you're not talking about a handful of jobs. You're talking about millions. Millions of people whose entire livelihood depends on these industries. It's a massive cornerstone of employment.
So, we've got millions of people working and millions of products being made. What does that lead to? Well, that brings us to our third pillar, national prosperity. This is where manufacturing goes from being a local job creator to a global economic powerhouse. And this prosperity, it comes from two main directions. First, you've got the stuff made and sold right here at home. That keeps the local economy humming. But then, you've got the stuff you sell to other countries, the exports. That's what brings in foreign cash and really strengthens a country's financial muscle on the world stage. And all of that, the products, the jobs, the money, it leads us to the fourth and final pillar. And this one is huge. It's modern development. The impact here goes way beyond just the economy. It physically shapes the world we live in.
I mean, think about it. A new industry pops up, and pretty soon, a town or even a whole city grows up around it. And that city needs better roads, it needs a reliable power grid, it needs everything. Plus, to stay in business, these companies have to keep getting better, right? They have to innovate. And all that new tech, it doesn't just stay in the factory, it spills out and benefits all of us. You know, there's a quote that just nails this whole concept. It basically says that manufacturers are important for three simple reasons. They turn raw materials into useful stuff, they give people jobs, and they help the whole economy grow. It's the perfect summary of everything we've just talked about.
So let's circle all the way back to the beginning, back to that shirt. Or maybe it's your phone you're holding now, or your coffee mug. It's not just a thing anymore, is it? It's a finished product. It's someone's job. It's a tiny piece of a global trade network. It's a real, physical piece of our economic foundation.